it's a time limit thing, because I don't want to be doing this like speed running shit, but I would like to be able to progress the game, and this is not something I had to deal with when I was 12. So the game's gonna be shit for me. I may have to get technical at it. Alright. I definitely probably don't have enough health and mana for this, but a couple of rejuvenation potions, a couple of manas, it will prompt me to come back sooner. I don't like coming back into town too frequently. Generally speaking, I'd rather wait until my inventory is maxed out. But because of how the game is currently going with the River of Flame, I don't mind coming back frequently because it saves my progress of XP, and I could really, extremely really use a level, because like we've wasted 3 levels so far. I do think that it's mostly either a time limit or that bridge issue. But the other thing too is once I can get a couple of levels, this will just become faster to kill everybody. Once I'm a closer level to their level, I'll just wipe them out. I'll progress through the area a lot faster. So this might unfortunately have to be like this if it keeps doing it. If it keeps doing it, I'll just brute force my way into the River of Flame and push 30 minutes as far as I can get, and try to keep my XP and try to get a level until we get out of the River of Flame, then resume the playthrough and shit, because like I have to do what I've got to do, you know. The only good thing is we have got most of this map over here anyway. Like, progress for progress' fucking sake, unfortunately, with this. Alright, there's another one of those guys. You guys just automatically killed that then. At least Valkyrie came over with me. That is nice. Yeah, no, holy crap. Something is... like, these guys are still really strong. I'm trying to hit my health while I'm being hit to try to buff up my health. To take a hit from these guys. Hold on a second. To take a hit. Hold up. I can kill you. There we go. Oh, sweet. Okay, get that. This is a lot harder than this needs to be. Knowing that, like, I may only have 30 minutes before this area crashes. It's interesting. Like, I did get back my level. That little bit there that I lost from dying. I only lost 1 bar, which is kind of okay, considering. But these guys are a problem. They're kind of glitched out in here. It also means that fuck knows what it's going to be like when we fight Diablo in this area. I know he's not in this area, but you know how like we've got to go up against a guy that has like, you know, the forge thing or whatever in here. I don't think it's a forge actually. Hold up. Go a little bit further. And I'll put a new portal up here and I'll go back. Oh god. That is not quite where I want that portal to be. Can I get you up in there? There we go. Okay. There's a couple of this knights. And I want to just try to get them dead so that I can go into my portal. There's another guy up in here too. These two pretty much dead. My portal is basically like hard saving this progress, my XP and shit. And it's gonna be a bit like RimWorld actually. Yeah. So in RimWorld I save a lot. I save the game a lot. Because then if something happens I can fix it, I can go back, I can reload it and stuff, right? But Diablo, you have no ability to reload the game. Obviously going into town allows you to save it, but that's about it. I gotta put on my jumper. Hold on, I've got like I got my super fuzzy winter jumper, and I just want to just chuck that on because my shoulder's getting cold. It's been getting really cold after midnight lately. It's 11 PM tonight, but it was raining a couple of hours ago, so it's probably really cold. I went out to my mailbox and the the driveway was like freezing cold on my feet. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a cold night. It kind of is. Okay, give me a couple more mana. I've got all the extra and stuff, but just give me the extra one. Kind of don't want to be holding on to rejuvenation potions. How are we going with that? We've still got 300. I've got enough arrows for the moment. I feel comfortable with that. We're back up to the amount of XP I was when I died before. So we just got to kill enough things to get here. Oh man, I would be so pissed if I got a level and it dumped me out of the game. I would be genuinely pretty fucking salty. It takes a lot to make me salty in like Diablo kind of terms. Wow, let's move back a tiny bit. But like, that would probably do it. Somebody in here is special and I can't see who it is yet. There it goes. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Where's my timer? Let me grab a timer. Put you over here. And let's hit play again. Let's see how long this actually is. It could be just an area. I did run over that bridge a little bit. Let's find out from startup. Because the only reason why I'm thinking it's about 30 minutes is because the other week when it crashed a couple of times in a row, I had only been live for about an hour. And that's the same kind of thing as tonight. So what have I got on me? I've sold all my stuff. I've got my XP. I've got that bar. I just haven't... Okay, so maybe after I go through certain windows with the traders, it counts it as well. I'm very interested to find out. Because I hadn't got this far. I hadn't got that sale. I've got the 338 arrows. Stuff in there. Okay. Well, let's go again. Jesus. Don't bring him in, Eliza. Leave it alone. Alright, so I got across by brute force in this. The only thing I didn't grab was that. It's the only thing I didn't see last time. They don't always have these, but sometimes they do. Alright, nothing there. Go across. Nope, missed that guy. Throw that down. I can handle these guys being here. Tell you what, before we bother with you, I probably should have cleared them out. Go back into City of Damn. You lot, leave it alone. Leave it alone. I do want to go over here. Last time there was a lot to deal with when I died to come back in to kill these guys. So let's get these guys dead. I also do want to see if going across the bridge or fighting them from this side of the bridge is adding to it. We'll find out. Either way, like I said, if I can prevent myself from dying for a while and I can slowly creep up on a level doing this, I can get to the point where I can do this faster for everybody involved. So hopefully that'll be a good thing. You guys, hit lords. I gotta admit, with all three of us here, it's not that bad. It still takes a while though. Lol. I'm actually wondering... No, it can't be anything to do with my graphics and shit, because I was just thinking, oh, maybe it's like an update or something, but then I would be having issues with other games as well. But I can always... I can have a look at my settings and stuff later. But yeah, I want to try to keep progressing with this. Okay. Alright, nothing up there. Let's go getting back across. Actually, before I go across, let me just see. No, don't take a hit from that. Valkyrie can go over there and help us out. I want to see if I fight these fuckers from over here and I go across the bridge. Is it going to do the thing where it crashes? That is a lot of lightning. There's a lot of lightning. Somebody in here is doing something special. Foulbang's in here. I don't know what his settings are, but Foulbang is like lightning something. There he is. Oh shit. No. Play with her. Get Valkyrie back in there. Where is he? He's at the back. He's undead, lightning enchanted, magic resistant, or enchanted. Okay, and he's immune to lightning. Get a decoy in there. Get her back in there. Yeah, no, I am going through a lot of mana here. I don't like that there's a heap of little bugs as well. They're not doing anything, but it's fine. Let's get you back in there. The decoy's holding up well. They're not dispelling her super fast, which is kind of working good because even though Valkyrie is getting hit by the lightning, it's not really hurting her too much. It's killing her, but it's slow. Like, I could go across the river, but fuck that right now. I'll tell you what, I do have a thing over there, but after I kill this guy, I'm going back to town and then I'm crossing the river, okay? I want the XP from this bastard. Oh, man. Okay, he's dead. Sweet. Go back. Save your fucking progress. I don't think I picked up any... I didn't pick up shit. I will pick up more shit when I go across the river, but that's fine. Don't to buy the crap. Go sell the crap.
What do you need?
1 to 2 cold damage. I don't need that. I went through mana like water. And I went through a couple of these. Okay. So that should have saved my XP. Put a new one of these over here. Now there's still one of those like buggy thingies up in there. There's a blue one up here I saw, I think. Or you might have just been frozen. Yeah, by the look of it, you were just frozen. Alright. So it doesn't seem to have any issues with the actual like crossway, which now makes me think is it actually genuinely time, because time's only going to be a problem if I cannot get levels. What I mean is I will eventually get to the same level or higher than them, and then I'll be able to move through here really quickly, right? But the game will still crash. So then I'll only have 30 minutes progress ability in this area, which isn't a huge issue if I'm like basically one-shotting them. It's like hit, pick up the thing, run, like spend a tiny bit of time in town, stuff like that, right? What it's more a problem of is I'm pretty sure the River of Flames portal is at the opposite end of the map. And I don't know how far away that is because I can't remember how big the River of Flame actually is. Fanatic Pitlord, will you fuck off, mate? Play with Valkyrie. Eliza, come with me for a hot second. Come over here. You need to get out of the thick of that. Because there's a champion and all sorts of stuff. And let's be honest, we need all three of us to kill this, like, one dude here. I don't even think Valkyrie's hitting the right dude, but this is fine. Just for like a hot second, if I can just add a decoy there. There we go. Okay, he's turned around. Valkyrie's not in any better position there, but let's put it back. Okay, everybody's moved. Hey, help, fucking hell. Hell, Benson. My brain just like went to shit. Oh man. No, I can't fight you, mate. Oh man. That was something. How you doing, man? I'm trying to kill one guy here and I can't get to him because I'm trying to keep them off Eliza and myself, and I think he's this dude at the back, which if I could just oh fantastic, mate. There we go. Okay, one's gone. We've got two more are kind of hurt. Yeah, no. That was a linguistic nightmare of a sentence then. But I think it was because like I was thinking something just as I went to say it. Oh god, move back. But yeah, how the fuck are you, man? Fuck, man. I'm having a bit of a struggle tonight. The game keeps crashing on the same spot over and over and over again. Give or take. And I'm thinking it's now down to time frame. So I'm currently timing how long before it crashes, and then I'll have to time it again like a couple more times to see what the average time limit is. And I'm hoping to get a level doing this by continuously going back to town to save my XP progress. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's been something. It sort of is, but like I'm not like pissed off or anything. It's just kind of like it's hindering progressing, and over the last couple of weeks when I ran through this, not this specific area, but above this area, I kept dying. Like I was a bit off because I was recovering from being sick, right? So shit happens, right? But yeah, I just found that like I wasn't really getting anywhere. Fingers crossed you can get a level before it crashes again. I think it will crash before that. We're 9 minutes in and I've got like this tiny little spit. I did lose this whole bar before because I died. But yeah, look, I lost this entire bar 1.5 whole times so far. So I've lost like the equivalent of a level and a half in the game. So I should really be like an 82.5, I think, at this point, but I'm not. But if I keep coming inside here and I keep putting up a portal and I keep progressing through and I stop fighting on the fucking bridges, let me get off that because I think that's also part of it. But if I could get you guys to come over here, that would be so great. I need to move up a tiny bit. But yeah, look, if I can get a few levels, the way this works is I will kill them faster, we'll move faster, and then, oh, there we go, 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Oh, man. That can't be. Okay, that's the fastest one. Let me, hold on. I'm loading back in. Okay. Let me just record that. So, 10 minutes and 15. All right, let's go again. Get that out of the way. Toss head. Don't worry, Viking. I'm racing against the game at this point, but because I just went into town, I would have saved that. I saved that tiny spit of a level. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get this done again. What have I got on me? I need to identify my shit and sell it and crap again.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, no, I already identified things. Yeah, so like I said, if I can get the level, I can kill things faster, we can move through the game a little bit faster, and then I can hopefully get more progress before the game crashes. And yeah, that's all I'm trying to do at the moment, because I am doing a nostalgia playthrough, but I sure as fuck wasn't dealing with this crap when I was young. So, you know, we're just gonna try to get through the area, and I'm gonna just keep playing this for as long as I have the energy to do it. Alright, let's go. Straight back in there. No, get back in there. Alright, throw down a portal. Have you got a driver update waiting? Nah, I don't. No, I was literally just saying that before, that I don't believe it's anything to do with like graphics or updates or anything like that, because if it was, my other games would be having an issue as well. Earlier in the night, at the start of the stream, the game was a little bit slow. Like if I summon my decoy or my Valkyrie, right, the game was like not always summoning it when I clicked. So I quit out of a whole bunch of things that use the tiniest amount of internet, just to have like extra internet for it. And yeah, it ran a tiny bit better. It is running a tiny bit better. So I think it's internet related, and that doesn't surprise me because my internet is kind of shit here in Australia. Like, I know we upgraded last year, but like we're considering having to upgrade again because like it's just crap. But I don't know if it's the game, because the game doesn't crash anywhere else, but it crashed in Nightmare and it crashes in Hell in the River of Flame. Okay, so it's pretty consistently crashing in this kind of area. Let's go across, see if it crashes. No. Throw down the portal. There's nobody up over here for some reason. Oh no, there they are. I'm allowed ideas though. No shit about PC. That's alright. My partner and I come from like PC employment backgrounds, so like we've tried to troubleshoot it. The only other thing I could have done is I could have tried to have boosted my internet for the night for this, but I think it's the game. Honestly, I think it's the game. You need to kill you. I know you just killed Eliza. If I can not die, and I can kill you. Don't to shit Aussie internet on TPG. Well, man, I haven't had TPG for fucking years. I hated them so fucking much. They were the biggest fucking nightmare to deal with. They were just cunts with their, what do you call it, like customer service lines for me. That's all I find it about them. I liked Bionet for a while. That was my last one. I quite liked it. It was pretty consistent. It wasn't high quality internet of any fast speed because, you know, my area is limited anyway. But like, it was very consistent. It almost never went down, you know. Whereas my current internet provider, I'm not going to name them, they don't deserve that. And they go down so fucking frequently. Their, like, consistency is like all over the shop. Like, they now do let us know that internet outages are happening, but then it's always during the times that I'm streaming. So, like, it's like, okay, thanks for that. I won't be able to, you know, stream and stuff at that time. And then they'll add on to it later. They'll be like, oh, you know, shit. They'll be like, oh, it's only going to be 1 day, and then it turns out to be like 3 days or something like that, you know. It's very frustrating. Okay, at the moment I'm standing in a spot where his lightning is not getting to me, which is lovely. Gives us the feathers to everyone very entirely. No, think about it. But yeah, no, I've been trying to troubleshoot it, and we think it's the game. Obviously because even though it's an offline game, it still uses the online browser to like connect to Blizzard and shit, right? So I still do use internet for it, and we are going to have a look after stream tomorrow. Going to have a look at what my internet usage for stream is again, since I'm doing like multi-streaming and shit. But we don't think it's this. I personally think it's the game doing it, because when we came through here in Nightmare, it crashed in the same places and only ran for about as long a time. But it wasn't as bad in Nightmare, because in Nightmare I was kind of closer to the skill level of the area, and I had good gear at the time to get myself through, so I moved fast enough. And I did kind of like have to do a bit of this then, but hell is really fucking hard to do this, because like there are certain enemies that are just fucking hard for me to kill, and then there's like certain enemies that are just like easier, but like hell is still slow moving, because as I said, like I've missed out on getting like 3 levels recently, and I need that. Valdrill the Hunter, lightning enchanted, cold enchanted, multiple shots, immune to poison, which means flammable though. So I've gotten across here a couple times. You can see on my map, it's very hard to see, but you can see I've gotten up to there, right? So I have got further than here. Oh god. But it's just taken a bit. Yeah. It's gonna take a bit. Either way, if I can do this a couple of times and get a couple of levels, and then we can get strong enough, it won't matter. I'll just move through here like it's water. My only thing that'll slow me down will be picking up shit. Which, honestly, if I really, really, really had to progress, I could bypass that, but I don't want to. I don't want to not do what I'm doing on my nostalgia playthrough. You know, that's the whole fucking point of the playthrough, but I also don't want to be stuck in the River of Flame for the end of days for my character either, because that's also not what happened. Although these guys, these morphines, keep getting stuck. They keep, like, not fighting. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's get some fire up into that group. There we go. Alright, we're 7 minutes back in. Fucking hell. Here's hoping we get more than 10 minutes. I thought it was 30. 20 to 30 minutes we were getting. The first run is like 10. I should have been counting this from the beginning tonight. It would have given me more of an average. I do wonder if it's getting less and less, though, because we had 30, then I think it went to 20, and it crashed pretty quickly, and then we got 10 minutes. And I'm wondering if it's just getting less and less, which makes me question if this area can get down to a point where it resets itself, and, like, or if it just perpetually gets, like, stuck on a really low amount. So it rolls around, back into happily. No. Maybe some pat spiking. Valkyrie is getting dead again. Let's get her back in. Alright, well, we're doing pretty good. I want to kill these guys, I want to go back into town, then I want to move forwards. Because there's another area ahead of us. So happily receiving pat spells. I can get these guys dead and get back into town. I can save a bit of progress. The only problem is I am obviously losing time every time I go back into town, but I'm also saving the XP, so I'm considering that worth it. What happens if you back out and go back in before it crashes? Like, what, quit out of the game and go back in? Then I have to re-clear the area anyway. So, let me go back to town. So, what I'm doing with the nostalgia playthrough, right, is I have to clear all of the map area and clear out all, like, I have to get all of the map, clear all the enemies, pick up all the stuff, and then, like, progress to the next part kind of thing, right? So when I quit out of the game, it resets all the enemies, and I have to go through and kill all the enemies again to keep moving forwards. So it slows down me moving forwards, but would give me more XP, basically, because I'd be fighting the same guys in the same area. But I also risk it crashing, like, haphazardly at some point as well. Let's put that there. So, like, backing out of the game's not gonna make it better, I don't think, because I'll still have to wipe out these guys as if it crashed anyway. So, that is, like, that's the only frustrating thing, is that everything resets when you quit out the game. But I mean, that's kind of the point, because you wouldn't want to come back into the game and have, like, no enemies in Diablo. That would just be fucking annoying. But yeah, I am slowly progressing my XP, and I have died once tonight because, like, one area was insane. But yeah, I am trying to do this carefully. Okay, we're at 10 minutes and 45 seconds, so we're further than before, and that means it could potentially crash whenever. We're slightly further ahead than we were before, and a little bit further ahead than we were earlier. See, the other thing too is earlier tonight I was clearing the area around the, you know where you go down into the river flame from the waypoint? I was clearing there, and I kept going and clearing there. So by the time we got in here, it would crash just as we were walking across the first bridge. And yeah, trying to avoid that, as well as I'm also trying to avoid crashing while I'm in the middle of, like, a big battle against, like, a big group, because, like, I want the XP. I want to kill all of my enemies. That's not really hitting that egg, honestly. I might back off because they're gonna hatch. But yeah, it's just been slow going, and I've just been hoping to get levels as a champion here. But we are progressing a tiny bit, and I am finding out what's going on with the game. So at least I'm not spending 20 minutes clearing upstairs to spend, like, 5 minutes in here. You know, I'm coming down here and I'm spending 10 minutes in here trying to clear it. I need to, like, kill off most of you guys. This is a good little spot though. Like, they're not particularly too hard because they're all, like, they're all poison. They're all immune to poison. I could get a couple of them dead. There we go. Mate, just stay in the group, sir. I'm trying to set everybody on fire here. The possessed maggot in the back is not the best one I want to deal with right now. Eliza's going for it. You came back. You know what? I can hit you up close like this. There we go. Alright, give me that. Valkyrie's gonna die any second because she's poisoned. Let's get her back in here. Now, I should be able to take a few hits from the poison bug here. As long as nobody's actually casting lightning on me, I should be able to handle this. Because I'm also not doing that much damage. That's the only other problem too, is because of how my character is purposely spec'd out. She is pretty weak to everything. So I'm trying to do these battles and she can't do a lot of damage. She can't take a hit. It's just a lot harder than it should be for Hell. Of course, every time Eliza dies, she costs me a lot of money too. She costs me like 49,000. So I don't greatly like seeing her die. Something is causing an aura up there. Mate, let me get you dead. There's still a bug in the ground here. I'm hoping if I stand near it, it might come back out. She's almost dead. Let's get a new one of you. Alright. I don't know if the bug's still in there or if it's died. Normally when you see this on the ground, it normally shows that they've been in there, but it could have just been in there and come out and left the mark. Do that. I'm not going to waste the extra couple of seconds running down to my portal. As soon as these guys are dead, we're going in. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright. Good. We're at 14 minutes. Good day. Are you going to get status reports on how long I'm in here for? I'm going to get some water while I'm doing this. Alright. Alright. Rehydrated. I should have brought the water down. No, I don't want those on me. Sell that. I need a couple more portals. Need some more health. Need some more mana. I actually have quite a lot of mana. I kind of want to stack that in here. Need extra portals. I don't think I put anything in my stash. I haven't been wasting time going into my inventory. How am I doing for arrows? I'm still pretty good for arrows. We got some good money out of that. We got another half a bar of a level. That's doing really good. Half a bar. Let's go back out. Okay. Put another one up. Okay, we are now going into fucking uncharted territory for my person. Oh, man. So, this is the first time we have made it across this fucking bridge. In Hell. With her. Oh, man. We're making some progress. Alright, let's get you out. I'm gonna use my axe a little bit so I can kill them a tiny bit faster. As long as I can take a couple of hits from them, I don't mind wasting the money on the potions at the moment if it means we can get a bit further. Like I said, I don't remember where the portal is. I know where it is visually in my head. I can see what it looks like and where it is and shit, but I can't remember how far away it is on the map. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty far in here. And I'm pretty sure it's after we find the, you know, where we have to hammer the soul stone thing. So, yeah. Alright. Well, it lagged for a second there and I freaked out. Oh, let's put another one next to me. Oh, I'm curious what is causing that to happen too. It's like almost an audio issue. Somebody back here has got a special aura on them. I can see it. I want to kill you too, and then I kind of want to go into town, but nothing more than to quickly like save it. I don't even want to sell anything. I've got a sword on me. Alright, let me in there. Let me sell that sword. I could probably do I can't remember which one I was just spamming. Was it mana? Mana. Yeah, mana and health. I've got extra health though. I feel like I'm going to spend an awful lot of time in town tonight, but I do not actually care. I just want to see some progress. Alright, 200 arrows. We should probably change that out before I end up with none. When it gets near 200, I will fix it. Because, like, I go through arrows. As soon as I find a fire immune, I go through arrows like it's fucking nothing. Alright. Let's try to get you dead, mate. Somebody in here has some kind of a special aura. Get in the fucking pack, Valkyrie. Oh my god, mate. I can only take so many hits from you, sir. And somebody half killed Eliza while I wasn't looking. You lot are definitely not the group. Yeah, so far with the River of Flame in Hell, in Resurrected, I have only been able to be down here for around about 30 minutes. That includes being above ground, clearing it, and then coming down here. So the fact that we've had about 18 minutes nearly non-stop down here, with allowing for like a couple of minutes of that being in town, obviously, this isn't too bad. Alright, let's commit to a direction. Oh, fuck that direction. Fuck that direction specifically. Oh my god. I set everything on fire. Give me more mana. Keep setting shit on fire. Make another one hurt. Throw down another decoy. Holy crap. Decoy is just a cactus. What are you? Star Snarl the Dead. Demon Spectral Hit. We need enough Valkyrie in there. Somebody's killing me point blank. Hold up a ticket. I'll read more of Star Snarl in a second. What are you? No. No. Play with her. What are you? She's almost dead again. The decoy isn't doing jack shit. What are you? You're Demon Spectral Hit, Teleportation, Aura Enchanted. No fucking shit. Immune to cold though. So, all the flammability. Come on. Give me my Valkyrie. Oh, mate. Okay, that's what I'm talking about with the bit of lag. I don't know if she was being hit during that. I wasn't paying attention to it point blank. But when I'm trying to summon Valkyrie or I'm trying to summon the decoy and it's just not changing my weapon over to do it, it's very hard. It's gonna work. No worries. I'll be here. Well, I almost can't hear my fucking raid going off. Andre and raiders, everyone, welcome in. I am dealing with non-stop crashing. We're at 19, almost 20 minutes in, and we haven't had a crash in almost 20 minutes. Sniper and Andre, welcome in. I'll do a shout out in a hot sec, Andre. I gotta get back into town. I gotta kill Snarl. Fucking Snarl. Dead, whatever. What were you up to? I didn't really get a chance to see what you were doing before I started. I think you were playing Rimworld. And Jaylee, welcome in. I'm back. You are back. I figured because Andre was live at the same time as me, I'm like, I know where everybody probably is. It's like if Andre is live, everybody's there. It's just the natural order. It's the way things are. All right, I'm back in town for a second. Let's get you a shout out. Hold on. I will keep the timer running, and hopefully because we're in town, it's gonna save it. All right, let me get that timer back up. Where are you? There. I know Andre understands the being under the gun with time in games, and it's no rush for anybody or anyone, but my game keeps crashing. So I just don't want to lose progress. So as long as I can get my ass into town where I am at the moment, I'm okay. We can fix that up. I don't mind if that's rejuvenation potions, but I don't want that. It's acrylic in 2 tabs. If you get maximum surround sound acrylic, that's what you get. That's what you got. I ran into some overtime on the Rim Connect save with that Rabby one. Damn, I should have been lurking. I could have got some silver and shit. I had to shut absolutely everything that was using additional internet because I think my game was like getting crushed by it. So I definitely wouldn't have been able to have lurked anyway tonight. But yeah, normally I try to. Normally I try to lurk if I can do some support. Alright. Stream dashboard like 40% of your followers also watch Andre. Like, yeah, I know. I don't think I've got the same percentage, but I think I've got it for you instead, Jaylee. Like, most of my people primarily watch Jaylee or Andre, and I've got like, I got somebody else in there I don't know, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? But apparently people watch them. But yeah, I have a look at that sometimes because I'm like, there's something else in there I look at and I can't remember what it is. I can't remember the dashboard stuff off the top of my head right now. But, yeah. Oh, there we go. Hold on, that was 22 minutes and 53 seconds. Let me just write that down. We'll go again. We will go again. I didn't lose too much progress. Okay, so 10 minutes and 22 minutes. Let's start again. Fresh timer. Alright. Did you make it town? I did before. When Andre raided me and I did the shout out, I went into town, so I will have my XP up until there, but that last little spot when I was fighting, I didn't. The only thing is I do still have to re-clear through the entire area that I just was. That's what's been happening tonight. So every time I get in an area, I have to go again. You'll see what I mean. So my inventory and stuff, I don't want to put that on the ground, put that out there. So all of my inventory stuff from when I came back into town is back.
What do you need?
Let's get that sold. I don't want big rejuvenation potions. This is what tonight's been. I've been getting like half an hour. I've been getting 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm trying to time it now to find out roughly how long I have, and I'm trying to go back into town and save my XP progress. Because if I can save my XP progress, I can eventually get a level, and then I can eventually get stronger, so then I can kill things faster, so then I can progress through the game faster. That's how it's been for the last couple of weeks. This is just how the game has been. So, I'll go back down into City of Dan. Don't bring anything over, Eliza. Fucking leave it alone. Alright, throw down the portal. Got it. Oh, fuck, these are new. They're not new to the game, but they weren't here earlier. We're going to stand really, really far back from this group. They seem like they want to come and attack me, but then they seem to be more interested in my Valkyrie. My Valkyrie is not going to be able to do a lick of damage in this. If they hit one of us, we're going to be stunned. So, the Ordars. I don't recall fighting Ordars. I don't recall fighting Ordars here. You know what? If I could hit you without you stunning me... Oh, this is a mess. Okay. No, let's move back. Hold up. Let's get Valkyrie over here. Yeah, no, don't hit me. Don't push me into the next group. If I can just get past you lot and bring you back down here. Move out of my way, sir. Yep, no, Valkyrie. There we go. Okay, let me pass. I'm trying to get back down the bottom so that I don't get pushed into the next fucking group. There we go. Perfect. They can come back down to me because this corner is like basically a dead end. I don't know where... There she is. There's Eliza. Eliza's going to get right in there. And new Valkyrie. Yeah, so these things haven't been here all night. So I guess we've got a new, like, new group of creatures to deal with. That's going to be kind of interesting. Mate, fuck off. I can't take many hits from this group, but I can do some serious damage with my offhand weapon if I can just take 1 or 2 hits. Alright, hold on. Let's free up Valkyrie. I think this is Valkyrie? Yes. Okay. Maybe? No, that might have been decoy. No, that was just freeing my decoy. It's fine. Yeah, so basically what's been happening is every single time I load into the River of Flame is I am basically against the clock to try to progress the map. I've still got to search the whole thing, kill everybody, pick up all the loot, sell all the loot, you know, all the same things that I have been doing with my playthrough this whole time. The only problem is I've got to do it a lot faster and try not to die doing it. So let's put Warlock here. And then we've got Shadow Wolf the Impaler, multiple shots, mana burn, spectral hit, immune to lightning. So yeah, this is basically what it's been. We've gone through this little section. We got through there just before for the first time in like 2-3 weeks. So yeah, we made the tiniest lick of progress just as you guys like rated me, but we've got like in there now. But eventually I will get a level, and eventually we're gonna get faster. I don't care if I have to keep doing this area in a 30-minute interval, 10 to 30-minute interval over and over and over again until I'm OP for the area. I will take that fucking like a champ. We will just get to a point where I can one-hit things if I have to. But also, anybody that raided in and stuff, if you've got to like go and have a rest and stuff, do so. I was really surprised to see, Andre, you being live as early as you was today, so yeah. I don't know. I was like, damn, when I saw you live, when I was about to go live, I'm like, God damn it, I'm not going to get to catch your stream. But then my stream decided to be all kinds of finicky as well, so yeah. That's so much to kind of like fix up earlier. That's alright. Alright, you guys are dead. If everybody over here is dead and we got the shrine, we'll go back to town. I'll save my XP. There we go. Okay, XP is saved. The only thing is I don't know what happens if it crashes in town. I have not seen it do that yet. I don't want to see it do that either. What was that? I won't get to see it. Every so often I like am getting these crashes, but I never used to have the game crash when it was like truly offline, you know. No. Azula's ear was like twitching. It's like being irritated by something. That's just like helping her with a scratch then. I don't have time to be keeping gems. I need extra health. I don't want that. Get out of my inventory. I want this. Alright, so we've got everything. I've got 200 arrows, which means I've got to buy arrows.
Hail to you, champion.
Get me some more arrows, repair everything, drop off the money. Let's keep going. Oh man. Yeah, apart from this, my Diablo 2 experience has been like pretty good with Resurrected so far, right? It has been like genuinely challenging because of how my character is. Hold on, we got Foul Eater. Again, I gotta move back. You do lightning. I gotta stand in a spot where I'm not getting hit with lightning or whatever aura shit you're doing. You're doing extra fast. Oh, fuck that. This one's gonna be a bitch to kill because of his lightning. A spot where I'm not getting hit? Great. Okay, he is Demon, Lightning Enchanted, Magic Resistant, Extra Strong, Immune to Lightning, Immune to Cold. Cool beans. Yeah, so anyway, basically so far, while I've been doing my OCD Nostalgia playthrough, the game has been like enjoyably challenging and relatively rewarding, and I've just been kind of like enjoying my time playing and stuff, right? Oh god, I need health. That is not the button I wanted to hit. But this particular area has been like a little much. Like the area above this was genuinely insanely hard to deal with. Don't you run in there. Oh god, something is hitting you. It's doing that thing again where it's not showing what's hitting me, but something is hurting me. And it's not the lightning. Nobody can tell me it's the lightning when I'm standing on the edge there and lightning's not being cast. I don't have any more health, so the guy needs to die. Alright, once these two are dead, have we got health here? Yes. Good. Good. I need help. I need you guys to stop killing my Valkyrie too, specifically. Hold on. No, cast her. Move me back. I don't have any more health on me. I can take one hit from you, mate. There we go. Okay. Fucking hell. I think something else was on the ground too. Oops, I didn't mean to resummon her. It's fine. I will just buy the thing. Normally I'll be going to Kane and he would be identifying my shit and that would be great. But I just don't want to spare the extra time on it. Let me get the extra one of that. Be good for arrows. Yep. The only nice thing is that apart from like the 1 or 2 deaths that I had earlier, I have managed to get a couple of bars of XP, which is really great because so far my progress has been woefully slow, if not almost non-existent in this area of Hell. In Act 4 of Hell, I think I've got like 1 level or 2. I might have got 2 levels in total for this whole Act 4 so far. I think I got a level when we walked in, like not long after we walked in the first like part, and then I got another one out of the blue when I was clearing it. But this Act 4 has crashed so much. It's not even just down here in the River of Flame either, by the way. There has been a couple of crashes up top where I've lost the entire map, and oh my god, that set me back. That set me back a couple of weeks. But Oh, hello. You're slowed right down then on being able to change your weapon over. If it's going to be slow like that,
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, no, we might have to go back anyway because full inventory. For the first time in ages, full inventory. It's nice to actually have to come back because, you know, my inventory's full. That's nice. But yeah, no, it's been challenging as fuck with these crashes. And like if I wasn't doing a specific playthrough, I would probably test something like going back to like nightmare difficulty and seeing if it's just this area, or normal difficulty never crashed.
Hello.
Normal difficulty would be the way to test it because it never crashed, as opposed to nightmare and hell. Alright, keep going. Well, we're getting there. Let me pass, bitch. I don't want to fight on the thing. Get in there. Get in the back. Go fight. You know what? I'm just going to get off the bridge because I don't want to fight on that. Like, Elias is in a great spot for this, and I have put Valkyrie deeper in the group, but I can't stand on the other side yet, really. I should be able to now. There we go. Alright. The only reason why I wanted to cross is because I've got a hatchet. And mind you, the hatchet isn't animating in some of the times, so it looks like I'm just punching people. And I'm hoping that it's, like, counting it as, like... I'm hoping it's counting the damage, at least. You know. Oh, man. Okay. Going. I almost have another bar of a level. Fuck that group. Let me move back. I can already see what's going on with this, and it's a strong heap of... Nope. Swap my weapon. Get another Valkyrie in there. I'm gonna have to get so much Valkyrie in this. I'm gonna use so much mana. But this will be worth... Don't you fucking hit Eliza, mate. Back the fuck off. I'm not... Well, I will resurrect her again if I have to, but I don't want to. I need a decoy for you guys over there to play with. Go sap her mana. Valkyrie. There we go. Alright, they all dispersed a little bit just then. We're back up to where we were. Okay, it takes me 12 minutes to get here. Give or take. You guys shouldn't be able to hit me across the way like that. So something just did something it's not supposed to be able to do. Oh no, you don't. Play with her, play with her, play with her. Play with the fucking Valkyrie, thank you. I will hit you guys from the outside of the group where you're not hitting me. I'm actually having to go to the extent of using my axe. Nope. Oh god, just barely. I'm having to use my axe to kill them a little bit faster. Okay, that could go somewhere, but I don't know where it goes. Back down to where we were. Oh man. Okay, I want to kill a couple of you guys and I want to go back to town and then try again to move forwards. So we definitely had a lot longer before. It was about 20 minutes. So 10 to 20 minutes is like fucking something. I gotta admit, at least not all of these guys have been immune to fire. That has been a nice thing. No, go back. Go back first. Save that. Save the XP. I don't even think I've got anything on me. Just, I do have stuff to sell.
Greetings.
I'm not too worried about having to sell stuff. I'm just spamming so much health. Mind you, we've got money. As long as Eliza doesn't specifically die, I can take that. You get 300 arrows. I got money on me. Yes, I want to put that in the stash. Alright. Off we go again. So, there's that group and then there's a group of these guys. Now, I don't really want them to be near my portal. But I should be able to get in here and kill one or two of them without them hopefully killing me. It's just when those flesh beasts surround us, that's when we got the problem. Come on. Mate. The thing is, at the moment, I can kind of take a hit. Not very well from these grotesques, but from the big guys, I don't know what my fucking weapon has, but I think it's got knockback. I'd love to stop and read it, but I don't want to waste the time. Okay, Soul Iron back. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. That was 14 and 33. Man, that's interesting that it's stopping on like really specific secondary numbers. Hold on. 14, 33. Alright, so we've got like somewhere around 15 minutes is the average at the moment. Okay. me reset that. Let's go again. It's okay, Sniper. Look, this is what I was saying to Keelan before, is like, they were saying, oh, what is it for Hallam is like a grindy kind of game, or no, Enshrouded was a grindy kind of game for like a solo player, and I'm like, has that ever stopped me? I'm like, yeah, no, we're literally going over and over again in the same area in Diablo. Nothing's stopping me. Plus, let's not forget the several hours that I spent on Never, the Never tree. Let's never forget that. So, yeah, I think we'd be alright. Better chance of getting magical items. Okay, it's alright, Azula. She's doing some bean stretching at the moment, stretching her little beans out. I got 400. 400 arrows seems higher than what I just went in with before. I don't think it was the time before that, but let's go. I guess the other thing too is depending on how much is in my inventory, takes me a little bit to get in here. So let's see if we've got the stunning guys again. Oh yeah. Okay, we got the stunners. Let's get you dead. Just out of that group, please. Thank you. Alright. No. You and me, mate. But yeah, it's been like a great deal of this. There we go. New one of you. I can take you on over here. I can't take two of you on. Let me out of the group. There you go. You play with her. I know Eliza's in there somewhere. Eliza's in a bad spot in there somewhere. Nope, there goes Eliza. Okay, hold on. New Valkyrie. New Valkyrie dropped. Let me out of the fucking circle. Holy shit. Don't put me in there. That is a smash group. I don't want to be in the thick of that. Hold on. New Valkyrie. I could probably get one of yous on the outside if you just stay near me. There we go. At least these guys aren't immune to fire. I am powering through them so much faster when they're not immune to fire. The pit lords that we had earlier, we had pit lords in here, and oh my god, did that take a while. Each one takes ages to kill on its own because they're fire immune, and they are very fucking strong. Mate, how dare you? Nope, I can't take that second hit right now. There we go, now I can. Alright, Valkyrie can't even do damage right now, honestly. So, war hat. Okie dokie, I just used up every lick of health I just had for that. It's not even a bad thing coming back then, because actually, hold on. Me, Eliza. There we go. Okay. I need more health. I think I picked up something. That and a 69 war helmet. Interesting. I have so much better than that. You know the other week, last week, when it crashed a whole heap at the start of stream? The only thing that frustrated me so badly about that is that it was dropping really insanely great loot that night. And Diablo goes through like a bit of a cycle. Every so often, like maybe once a month, it goes into the cycle of dropping really, really great loot for like a week. It's just something I've like passively noticed over time with the game. And yeah, I feel like I should have done this last week, because not only would I have eventually got a level, I would have also got a lot of really good loot. Also probably a good amount of money from it. That's already broken. I haven't been over here. Maybe it's just aesthetically already broken. Hopefully. Let's put a new one over here. Hello, sir. Let's get you dead. Let's get Valkyrie up in the group when I... There we go. Alright, I can't summon when I'm stunned. That's obvious. This group, though, I should be able to help my way into here. I feel like the